Hello, and as promised, I am going to make the meat, the ground beef for the alcapurrias. I also use it for empanadas. I use it for the canoas, and I use it for the pastelón. It's the same one I use for all of them. So I'm going to be making that for you today. Let me start off by showing you the ingredients. Give me 1 second here. All right, these are my potatoes. I use the red potatoes. You can use any potato you like. For you it might not matter, but for me, I use this red one because when you boil these potatoes, they don't break as easily. I notice when I do potato salad, these actually stay very well. I chop them up in this thing here. This is great. I peel the potato, cut them in slices, and I put them on top of here. Then you close this and it chops up the potatoes nicely. I will be washing these and these in a couple of minutes here. I have 4 tablespoons of sofrito. Why? I love sofrito. I love cooking with a lot of sofrito. You know, you don't have to, but that's me. Okay. I have here, I think this is a tablespoon and a half of finely chopped cilantro. I have 2 tablespoons of onion. This is real onion. I like my stuff chopped up. This is 1 tablespoon of garlic. This is half a teaspoon of adobo, and I'll tell you what that's for later. This here is these 3 peppers. Well, not these actual ones, but 3 like these, chopped up and grounded. I don't like having whole peppers in my food. I like them chopped up. I have 2 tablespoons of butter. That's for to sofreír the sofrito. I'm going to use, I think, 3, maybe 4 tablespoons of the tomato sauce. I have the cubito, sazon. I have another sazon here that has no MSG. And then I have a sazon completo, but it also has no MSG. I have the black pepper. And of course, my meat is a 50-50 mixture because I can't eat beef. Well, not supposed to eat beef. So I make it half beef and half pork, okay? You can use whatever meat. If you want to use turkey, chicken, you can just use pork, but I do a 50-50 of pork and beef. So now I'm gonna wash the potatoes, and I'll get back to you when I start doing my sofrito with the butter and start adding all the ingredients so you can see how I do it. I'll be right back. Okay, I put the meat, actually, I didn't do the sofrito because I'm gonna cook the meat first. Once the meat is gotten to like not brown consistency yet, because I'm gonna start putting everything before it turns brown so that we can save some of the juices that are coming out, so that it can, once we start adding all the ingredients, that can mix up perfectly. So there's our meat. Yeah, I'm doing it in one of these rice pots. I don't think, you see the butter, I put the butter in here, actually. Put the butter in there, let the butter melt in there, get all these juices running. So once I'm ready to start putting other ingredients in here and I've got the meat to where I want it, I'll be right back with you. All right, this is how I want my meat to look like. Okay, it still has pink. Still has some pink in there. So I'm gonna start by adding my ingredients. So I'm gonna start with my sofrito. I'm gonna add my peppers. I'm gonna add my garlic. And I'm gonna add my onions. I'm gonna give this a stir. I have to be careful because this is a gas stove and it's on the table. I don't want any chunks, so if I see a chunk, I'm going to chop it up. Okay. Now I'm going to add a little bit of my sazon. Just open it for me, leave it there. Just open and leave it there. Wow. Okay, I got everything? Yes, I got everything out. Give me that burrito. Okay. Put that over there. All right, I'm going to mix this up. Again, my potatoes, they're right there. They're washed already. They're chopped. They're washed. I'm going to be adding it pretty soon. So let me mix this good. You see the peppers? See, you can still see peppers, but you don't have those bigger chunks, and which, unfortunately, I know in every family there's a couple of malamañosos that don't like to see either the greens or the little red peppers, or they don't like to see that stuff in their food. So that's what I do. All right, now I want a little bit of black pepper. I love black pepper. Let me mix this up. I love black pepper. I put black pepper on everything. All right, I'm gonna put a little bit of my sazon that has no salt. This has no salt, so I go crazy on it. I love this. And I have a little bit of the other sazon, which is the kind of the reddish one. It also has no salt, no MSG. How much you want to put? It's up to you. I can't tell you how much to put because you're the one that's going to make your own meat. Tu sabor, tu cocina. It's your flavoring, it's your kitchen. You know, if your family is low salt, low sodium, no sugar, then that's, you know how to cook for your family. Me, I don't like using oil. I use butter. And the only reason why I use the butter, because I only use a little bit. Now, I'm going to add my potatoes. All of my potatoes. And mix this up. And you're just gonna let this simmer. I'm gonna lower the heat. I'm gonna add, I think it's about 3, maybe 4 tablespoons of tomato sauce in just a second. I didn't get anything to open it up with, so. I may have a knife here. I do. This is the old way parents would open up these cans with a knife. Give me 1 second. Now I'm gonna do this like this, but I'm gonna know exactly how much I need. Like I said, 3 to 4 tablespoons is what I wanted. And that's it. I'm gonna put a cover on this just for a little bit, not too much, because at the end I want it to dry out. So I'm gonna put a cover so the potatoes can cook. All right, I'll be back and show you the rest. Hello guys, I'm back, and here is my meat. Here is my carne. And let me get a fork, so I'm gonna show you. The potatoes are nicely cooked. I didn't have to boil them. They cook inside here. I'm going to pick a potato. I want some meat. Some meat, and I'm going to taste it. Good. I leave it on low to make sure it dries. And I like these ollas because it's not sticking in the bottom. It doesn't stick to the bottom. I'm just gonna lower the heat and leave it here. Cook very low. All right, and that is how you make your meat. Some people call it picadillo. I don't know if I would call it picadillo, because isn't picadillo the one without the potatoes in it? I guess, I'm not sure. You tell me in the comments on the bottom. That way I'll know. But this is my meat. Pretty soon I'll come with a video making the alcapurrias. Bye.